I could not imagine coming to a university where this is allowed on a daily basis anywhere and everywhere.
Brianna Hayes does not like the idea of doing away with designated forums at the University of Georgia. The third-year student says that the proposed law seems more focused on protecting outside groups than students' rights to both free speech and access to an undisturbed education.
There are students who are concerned and who have been deeply hurt and disturbed by certain groups that have come on this campus within the past year and have intimidated a lot of students. I remember that I was walking through Tate, a very busy area, last year, and remember being afraid.
This is the event Hayes is talking about. In 2019, a group called Created Equal set up this demonstration in a designated forum in the middle of campus. Brittany Miles remembered the group's display stirred controversy. The proposed law bothers her.
I feel like they really protect the organizations, the outside organizations, versus its students, such as the GAP project and the abortion people that came last semester. I felt like it was very attacking.
The president of the organization says the attacks were on them and their display.
So it's clear a bed sheet covering someone's display is not a First Amendment protected activity. And the university needs to step in and tell those people to take down the sheets, or at least move to a distance to which it's not censoring or prohibiting us from reaching the students that pass by. And so, I mean, that's a lawsuit ready to happen. If the university does not intervene and move the students back, then they don't respect free speech.
Created Equal has filed multiple lawsuits across the country against universities, and most recently here in Georgia, threatening a lawsuit with Georgia State in 2019. Senator Ligon says this bill could relieve legal tension between parties on campuses.
In the states that have passed this bill, the lawsuits against universities over free speech issues have stopped. And you know, we've had those recently in Georgia, and there's several that are pending now, and I understand there may be others under consideration.
Some students, like Jack Henry, believe that free speech zones allow for campuses to maintain order and structure for maximum efficiency for all students during their everyday lives.
I think that the way things run right now as it pertains to free speech on campus is efficient, it's effective, and it also makes sure that every single group is having their voice heard, even the controversial ones.
But other students believe opening up additional spaces on campus can help more voices be heard. Jack Mallon, a freshman, says that he feels like he has not been able to adequately voice his opinion on campus, and that these free speech zones have made it difficult for his organization, Turning Point, to be able to operate amongst student life.
This is very limiting, and for an organization like our university that prides itself on a diverse set of opinions, I think that this is quite limiting and kind of short-sighted and doesn't value the opinions of everyone in the marketplace of ideas.
Trey Lance, another member of the group, agrees.
It would also make it where these reservations would no longer exist. We wouldn't have to reserve a table in a certain amount of time. We would be able to pick any space on campus that's not blocking traffic, set up a table, set up an event, set up a display, and be able to speak about our group and recruit people for membership. And I think that would be amazing.